Well. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're back with the letter. First time I think that I've played the letter in a while. So let's go back, load game, right? Wait, I haven't played it since 3:21, bro. It's 4:23 right now. I haven't played it since 3:21:25. It's 4:23:25 now. It's been like a whole month, bud. Wait, no. Boom. Load game file. Yes. Y'all know where we left off, I think. In that man.
Hey, you okay? Holmes? You're looking a bit shaky yourself there.
Oh my god. Marianne, what are you on? He really is pale. Paler than before, at least. Hey, Mickey. Anyways, I can see the gears turning his head on overtime. Suddenly, he shoves a card in my hand. Luxburn Police Department, Ashton Frey. On it's his name, Ashton Frey, and his number. He has a second thoughts as he grabs it from me and slips it into my pocket.
You're cute, pretty boy. But I prefer blondies.
It is a business card, Marianne.
Well, you're not exactly my type either, lady. But listen to me. If something comes up, don't do anything rash. If you think you're in danger or if you see anything suspicious, call me and the authorities as soon as possible. You understand me? That's 99...
I know what the damn emergency number is.
Right, 999. Good.
Oh, I forgot they're in the UK. You're in the UK. Biscuit. My bad.
Anyway, I have to run. See you, G.
The guy is quick on his feet, already up and at him as soon as the numbers leave his lips. Watching him as he maneuvers through the crowd of other pub-goers is enough to tire me out. Best as he can, he's at the door and throws a smile, and that's all we get before he's gone. Just like
Oi, what about your drink, boy? I'll go put it on your tab then.
Holmes boy always like that, G?
Pretty much. But what about you? I suppose I'll put your drinks on your tab too. Don't want you to spill your wallets when you look like you're close to spilling yourself.
Yeah, and if it's fine by you, I think I'll go take a bit of a cat nap here. Just for a sec or two.
Go right ahead. I'll wake you when I close up shop.
Mumbling a sleepy thanks, I doze off on the spot. Face pressed on the counter. I need to drink my water. Hold on. Face pressed on the counter. Already, I dread the pain I'll have for sleeping in such a position. When you gotta go, you gotta go. Yeah, this is why I stopped playing the game for a little bit, bro. Okay.
Oh, Marianne! How long have you been standing there, dearie?
Again? Really? I've been standing here this whole time, dearie.
Come join us, Marianne. We won't bite.
Yes, you will. Yes, you will.
Unless you ask, that is.
Yeah. Not that I got much sleep to begin with. Jesus. October 28th on a Friday. Do people ever have that feeling that they're working on something they really enjoy, but still eventually tires them out? Yes, also, guys, I'm going to be playing Minecraft, and one of these videos is coming up, so, yeah, because honestly, I've been feeling like this.
You have certainly exceeded expectations,
Marianne.
Everything looks so marvelous
in such a short time, too. I already know. That's right. I already know. I'm so perfect. I knew exactly every word that was going to come out of your mouth. Not because it's on the screen, but because I already know. These are how perfect I am. Though moments like these make all the hard work worth it. Definitely.
Well, I can't take all the credit. People have certainly been enthusiastic about the idea of working on the Wright mansion. There won't be any more problems unless Mr. Wright has any more objections about the second bedroom.
The second bedroom. That's crazy.
No. We proceed with that room as planned. I already agreed to him having his greenhouse and his vineyard and his stables. You may as well let me have this one thing.
That is 3 things. Really big things. We're only about halfway done, but the honest satisfaction on my client's face is enough for me to push through. Let's face it. In between my exploration at Mr. Wright's antics and her, I've been burning the candles at both ends. I can't even close my eyes without seeing a dead girl's face. Dead girl. Dead. She's dead. I have to keep reminding myself that, burying my feelings as deep as I've buried her body. 6 feet under. I shouldn't waste so much time on someone who's supposed to be gone. I've wasted so many years thinking about her already. Yeah, chat. She's gone. There should be no need to bother myself with the dead, when I should be bothering myself with the living. Too bad the living are usually as complicated, if not more, than ghosts of the past.
But don't you have a party?
Yeah, the party.
Yes. But Luke's just being a sweetie, you see. That friend he's visiting, he's having marital problems and he's just trying to cheer him up.
It's even more complicated when the living in question is a pair of rich and famous socialites way past their honeymoon phase. And I've been somehow roped into being a relationship counselor.
They've been married for a long time and they've hit a... how do they say it? A rough patch. His wife has a drinking problem and can be very neglectful. The poor thing really does his best to be a good husband.
No, he doesn't. You're talking about the chief. Hold up. Hold up. I know who you're talking about real quick. Hold up. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
But it's never enough for her. Sometimes I think it's the years. Maybe it's been so long that they've lost that romantic spark. What do you think?
If I'm going to be completely honest, I need to ask. This is about you and Mr. Wright, isn't it?
I was wrong. Wait, he's not so good, really good husband, is it?
Suppose it is. What would you tell me?
I was wrong. But, no. Because the only guy friend he has is the chief or general
Then
or whatever.
I tell you it's none of my business. I tell you that I don't want to meddle. But if the troubled husband with the neglectful wife asked me for my honest opinion, I'd say that he shouldn't base his happiness and his self-worth on someone else.
Yep.
Maybe he should try being independent for a while. See what it's like when he isn't trying to please someone else and doing things for himself. Everyone's supposed to be their own man or woman, right? A bit of breathing room never hurt anyone. We shouldn't let our fear control our lives.
Why she thinks a single woman like me would be the best source of relationship advice is beyond me. Still, I talk and answer to the best of my abilities. Chat. That's what friends are there for. Even if your friend happens to be not really your friend, but an interior designer who has dreams about you and her dead ex. You know, that's pretty normal, right? Without realizing I'm already pouring out a part of me that I had thought were long gone. I'd like to believe my words will be some help to Miss Wright. If I'm honest, though, there's some to help to me. Like some weight have been taken off my shoulders. Lauren.
I really should handle what's left of the work.
You won't be attending the party. Oh, you really must, Marianne.
Marianne, the weight of what happened to her hasn't left me yet, did it?
I'll
Maybe.
try to stay in chat. Maybe grab a few bites and a drink, but I can't be around for the entirety of the event. My apologies. Busy, busy, busy.
Marianne recorded her voice parts. I'm trying. Her audio sounds different than all the others. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
You must stay a while. I'd love for you to meet some of my friends, and they're ever so excited to meet you. You need to say hello to the Lees, at least. If it wasn't for them, I'd never even heard of you.
Maybe it's about time I changed that.
We'll see. So, if I can be excused?
Certainly. You'll have to excuse me as well. I must attend to the party before any early birds arrive.
I know the early birds.
Because, believe me, they will throw a fuss if things aren't ready, even when they're not supposed to be here until an hour later.
Yep. I shouldn't dwell on the dead. I shouldn't just callously forget about them too. Saying that I have work left to do is an easy enough excuse to make. I know how other people see me. They see someone so obsessed with their craft that she would so easily miss things like a party for it. By the way, chat, I just cracked my neck. That's what I was doing. That's why I went silent for a second. My bad. Outside the parlor, people hurry about here and there in preparation for the Wright's grand housewarming party. None spare me a glance as I slip past them, each working on their appointed roles and not daring to slack off while they work for what is probably the most powerful couple in Luxbourne. I make it into the kitchen with ease, the wine cellar being my final destination. But when is the great task even simple? Probably never. And this is a great task, isn't it? My greatest one yet, that is worthy of being called a quest. I'm not acting as Marianne McCullough, the professional interior designer, when I chose to lie about being too busy for a party. I'm Marianne McCullough, a lawful, neutral cleric with 9 points in wisdom and 8 in charisma. Just thinking of it like that makes it a bit cheesy. But it helps with the fear. It helps overcome the insane thought that I'm actively speaking out something that has been plaguing me for years. I might face my worst nightmare, or I might see nothing and find myself imagining grand quest fall flat. And who would have thought that the gatekeeper to my final quest would be someone I thought would be a valuable ally?
Schnell! Hurry up, you snails! We are on a deadline and you are wasting my time!
You are wasting my time! Yora! The butler comes from the cellar and into the kitchen, tailed by a couple of others, people who I assume are most likely chefs and bartenders. He raised a brow, seeing me just standing there by the hatch, by the trap door. It almost looks like he's going to throw me out for being in the kitchen without permission. But then he motions for the others to disperse and familiarize themselves with their surroundings. Meanwhile, he continues to stand there, preventing entry into the darkness beyond.
What are you doing here, Fraulein? This is not the place for guests or in an architect right now. I request you leave.
I was just looking around for any last-minute things, yes?
Yes, you have been doing that a lot. Looking around, snooping about.
Oh, be quiet. Be quiet, Johann.
Now is not the time for such things. If you're not careful, people might think you are up to something.
The look he gives me as he says that is almost chilling. If life was a game book, he'd probably be the true neutral warlock guarding the treasure room. Difficult opponent to beat with 9 points in wisdom and 8 in dexterity.
Well, I'm not done yet. I actually need to go into the wine cellar. Just need a quick go at the place. So just don't mind me. I'll be out of your hair soon enough.
Go outside, enjoy the party. Bask in the praise and adulation they will no doubt shower you with when the madam speaks highly of you.
That's true. You should go enjoy the party.
Surely you've had enough of this stuffy old kitchen by now. You do not want to cause trouble. Both the bratwurst and Hannah want this to be perfect. It would be a disservice and disrespect to toe out of line and risk it being anything otherwise. And more importantly, I will be blamed for any failure that happens tonight.
You know what? Johannes, I love you, bro. This intervention almost turns me away. Maybe this is a sign I'm not meant to seek Lorraine out, but...
Please, I just lost something the last time I was down there. It's really important.
15 minutes. 9, 10 minutes. Any longer and I'll pull you out of there myself. The bratwurst will be furious if he thinks anyone is touching his precious wine without his permission.
Thank you. This seriously means a lot.
The bratwurst. At this point, it looks like there's no turning back. The cellar greets me ominously as I descend. The space feels smaller with a lot more bottles lining the wall compared to before, and knowing that I might be waiting for me here makes things worse. I almost hope in a more twisted sense that Lorraine would just be standing there waiting for me. It would be just like her joke about inappropriate meeting in the dark, secluded areas. But just like the broken bottles and wine that was spilled on the ground before, no trace of her can be found.
Lorraine! Where are you, Lorraine? I miss you, you know?
Long silence replies. Funny that when you want to find something, that's the time when you can't. The thought that I wouldn't be able to see the rain one last time fills me with such despair. Sure, it was crazy to come here willingly in the first place, but all I'm really looking for is closure. If I can't see her, the least I can do is offer her a prayer. On the verge of tears, I kneel in the middle of a dark, damp wine cellar and put my hands together
May
in prayer.
God grant her eternal rest. And
That is when her laughter it rings along the walls until it echoes in my head. And like a siren song, it draws me in before it comes to a stop upon reaching a dead end.
Ooh, could it be an adventure then? A secret passage? There must be a hidden switch somewhere. Go look! This is the most interesting thing you've done by far.
Secret entrance. Although the idea in and of itself is insane, only makes this entire endeavor even more perilous. I need to find a way to open it. Already I'm running my hands against the wall in order to find some sort of hidden switch. Didn't give me when I tried to push it open before, and I doubt that would have changed anytime soon. There's a door, there's always a way to open it, hopefully without the need to break it down.
shame I can't roll for perception checks in real life.
It's a silly thing to say out loud, though there's no amusement on my face. I do check glancing in the mirror from the study.
Though a sanity check would be more fitting right now, wouldn't it?
I mean, how long have I been down here, searching for the switch on the hidden door, in order to go find a dead girl, no less? It isn't only unreasonable, it's insane. At this point, they'll find me clawing at the walls, using my nails to try and see if there's any grooves or catches I might have missed. I'm surprised I haven't gone past the 10 minutes that was given to me. Now I'm not being hauled out of here. I want to bank on the chance that I have more time, although I know it's... Well, I really shouldn't let these kind of things bother me too much right now. If I don't continue looking, there's no point in me going down here. Dirt or rocks stick underneath my fingernails on my search, but there. A section of the wall about the size of my palm, just as hidden as the hollow walls, is a switch or a button, rather.
Face it, Tigress. You've just hit the jackpot.
The excitement I feel at the discovery finds me pressing it without a second thought. And when I click, echoes in the cellar and the hidden door creaks open, I stop. What should I do? Guys, I'm gonna go in. No time like the present, eh? I'm gonna say... Ooh, I should have saved before. Oh, shite. Shite. I have to hurry, and I turn around when there's a crash. In my haste, I bumped into the mirror, making it fall to the ground and shatter into 100 pieces. Oh shit, I hope it isn't a original piece. I don't think my insurance will be able to cover it. I can probably find an imitation and replace it, and the door slammed shut behind me, and I nearly have a heart attack because of it. Because when I see a much more visible lever on this side, I calm it down and shake my head. On the other side is a passageway, an underground tunnel that has me mystified for a mere moment until I realize what it holds. Cells closed off by heavy iron bars line the sides. A general sense of decay and of death and decay lingers heavy, though the years should have taken away most, if not all, of the stench. Of the foul smell of humans and corpses alike being left to rot. Debris is most likely coming from the other end of the passage and goes through to thank for that. This place, if the place had been enclosed like a mausoleum, I imagine that odor would be fouler than it is now.
Dear Lord in St. Adelaide, bless these poor souls.
I'm not going to sugarcoat it, though the architecture of their time was magnificent. Human rights wasn't exactly a big thing back then. And if the Ermengarde Mansion had a place like this in the way, who knows what sorts of heinous acts were done down here. No time to swallow it further, though. Not when. A ghastly thing, a corpse of a woman leans on the wall. Her arms and limbs, almost every inch of her lithe body, is peppered with wounds and rotting flesh. It is then that the pungent smell of blood and gore hits me, making it so that I don't even question how I missed it in the first place.
How long has this been here? Oh, that smell. Oh, you're a nasty one, aren't you?
I flinch as the thing twitches. As soon as it opens its eyes and looks at me with a smile, there's nothing on my mind but horror. I break into a run. Try to keep on running no matter how much my legs and feet scream at me to stop. Keep on going, even when I look back, see nothing of her anymore, because I can still hear her. The scampering of her feet, the words she tries to form with her bloodied mouth, and the painful sounds of bones grinding against each other as she moves closer and closer to me.
How long are these damn tunnels?
There's a split second where I know that thing is right behind me. A straight sensation creeping over my limbs with their presence looms over me. Then suddenly, I can't even do anything before I'm yanked by the hair and pulled back. So I struggle up until I'm thrown to the side like some rag doll. I hit the ground on my side, and the musty smell of old hay that reaches me is only indication that I'm still alive.
Please don't hurt me.
My body hurts, and I keep my eyes shut tight, afraid of what might happen
What's
next.
wrong, Marianne? Are you really afraid of little old me?
The flash of hope, she can help me, save me from that thing. But as I see her smile, the same one that thing have, I know then that this isn't Lorraine. I am a fool to think so in the first place. It never could have been her to begin with. The real Lorraine is dead. She looms over me, backs me further in the cell that I have thrown in.
What are you?
Lorraine turns and shifts into that thing from before. And with that same gruesome thing, it takes a step towards the cell. Towards me. I barely scramble to my knees when the door to the cell slams and it just stands there staring. Shouts to help ring out in the tunnels, but none of them are coming for me. I'm more paralyzed and shocked by what is happening. My throat tightens up, being fooled by the image of Lorraine at the thought of it being trapped down here. So then where?
Help me! Help me! Oh, help me! Are you getting all this on camera, Carl? Yeah, but are you guys sure this is a good idea? We're breaking and entering here. Don't worry, the owners of this place haven't been here in a long time. Look at this thing, though. It has writing in blood like some cheesy 80s horror prop. Wait, I have an idea. Oh man, that's genius!
What kind of butthead would even take this thing seriously? Maybe we can stick this in Rowan's backpack. That's Suarez kid would panic.
Guys? Guys? What? Spit it out! Behind you!
There in the corner of the cell, a digital camera comes flickering to life, and the video is played back on the screen. It's hard to even consider paying any attention to it when my life is on the line, but when the ghost doesn't move and the teenagers mocking shouts of help me filled the cell, I just had to watch. And what I had seen students judging by their St. Goretti uniforms, they were holding that thing, the woman, she. Oh, well, we're moving on to something new. Yes, continue. Guys, what do you think? Are y'all excited? I mean, it won't be in this video that we're moving on, but we're finally moving on with how slow we've been taking it. Did y'all actually expect me to be moving on this episode? No? Okay, get out. Because we knew it was going to happen. Because of how great I am. Right? Cleaning up the mansion, downloading. 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 Done. Alright. Rebecca! Here we go, Rebecca now. This is how it begins, or so they say. Alright. Let me just save. Load game. We're now going to be Becca. Okay. Anyways, guys, I will see you all next time. I hope you all enjoyed this great episode of what is probably going to be Marianne locked down in the basement forever. I feel kind of upset by that, not going to lie. I also think that we're going to be going back to the old titles again. That is something I should say. Because, yeah, the new titles just have pissed me off badly. But we are keeping the description still. Yeah, bye, guys. I just thought I would let you know that. And